Hello, it is Monday and once again we are live for the Lunchtime Show here on Destination Uri with me and the very beautiful Sarah Gilbert.
Thank you very much.
Nice sweet compliment on Monday morning.
Indeed, you're looking very handsome yourself.
Oh, what is this all about?
Just be paying the compliment.
Oh, sure, why not then? We'll just do this all day. The whole show is me
Mutual
and Sarah.
Admiration Society.
Absolutely. Weekend, it's almost Christmas, not far away now, and the Christmas lights switch on was in Uri.
On Friday evening, which I went to see.
How was that?
It was lovely. We nearly missed it though, although it was lashing rain. Santa, I think the skies cleared for about 10 or 15 minutes just to allow Santa up Hill Street.
Oh, good.
We nearly missed it. We were a little late, but as I was saying to you, I couldn't figure out what Santa was arriving on. It wasn't a sleigh.
Right.
I'm not sure what it was.
A cart?
Possibly. I don't really know
Was
what it
there
was.
reindeers on it?
Oh, I don't know what it was.
Were you there at all?
I was there, but I was a bit late and we were chasing him up the street, but he seemed to be on one of those yokes that you
Segways?
have. Yeah.
No way.
He wasn't, but that's what it looked like from a distance.
Welcome
but it
to
definitely wasn't a sleigh.
2014. Why not?
It was a strange contraption.
Strange one.
But he
is
had
right.
loads of fabulous little carts attached to the back with little elves and they're green and red.
Oh,
They're about 3 and 4 years of age.
Oh.
And their little hats and everything on them.
How many
and they
of
were
them?
so cute. Oh, there must have been about 16.
That's
There
so
must have been a dozen,
cute.
16.
Did
They
you take
were
any
gorgeous.
photos?
No, it was lashing rain.
Oh, we'll say it on the website. Anyway, you had a great Friday night. We have a great show.
That's it. Yeah.
Coming up today, it's in Ronan's primary school. It's going to be part 1 of that show. Per Mrs. Smith was the teacher of that primary 1 class,
Yes,
and
we
we
left.
unfortunately left it in a bit of a state.
We did. The room was destroyed. There was sand everywhere. Not on the children as well, but all over the floor and into the carpet. And we're very sorry, Mrs. Smith.
But the best thing was we had loads of fun, and the kids had
We
fun
did.
as well.
We had
so
a great time with them.
not too bad.
No, it was good fun. And then we have Micheál and Sinead Dillion. Now, this was a pre-recorded interview a few weeks ago. Sinead has recovered from breast cancer, and she's a very brave lady, and herself and her husband are doing lots of fundraising for raising money. And what an inspiring woman she is, and her husband, all the work they do.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It just inspires you that if you are going through something like this, or you know someone that is, at least you can have a positive outcome and try and do something good with it.
Absolutely.
So a beautiful
Yeah.
story coming up.
Yes.
Also, entertainment this week. We take a look at what happened with the X Factor over the weekend. And did you see it?
I did, of course.
Good.
Yes.
A surprise for us all was Andrea was in the bottom 2.
Yeah.
A big surprise. Not so much of a surprise, Stevie's gone.
Stevie's gone. No, Stevie should have gone Saturday night.
Yeah.
His time was up.
Am I right in saying that you said that last week at the end of the show? I asked
Who
you
would
for your
go?
prediction and you said it was Stevie.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
He
so
should
well
have gone
done once
before.
again. Well done.
He should have gone before
Every
that.
week. Every
know
week you
what.
predicted absolutely correct. So yes, we have all the entertainment gossip from backstage as well on the Extra Factor coming up
That's
a little
right,
bit shortly.
yes. And yes, of course, that's it. So we've got Micheál and Sinead Dillion as our first interview, and that's coming up next now. And if you want to contact us at all, here's our contact page.
We want to hear from you on the show. Contact us through Destination Uri.
Log on to our website, destinationuri.com, where you can find all previous interviews.
Comment on our Facebook page on any of today's topics, facebook.com/Destination Uri.
Or send us a tweet with your opinions to @DestinUri.
We want your voice to be heard on the Lunchtime Show.
So get in touch with us about anything you have seen on today's show.
Now, Micheál Dillion was inspired to raise money for a local children's cancer charity after his wife Sinead beat cancer. And since last August, he's raised more than £20,000. And Micheál, Sinead and Tom join us now. How are you?
Good, thanks.
Welcome to the programme. So last May then, Sinead, you were diagnosed with breast cancer.
It was actually in June.
June, sorry.
It was the 11th of June. Tom was 11 months old and something just didn't seem right. And I went to the doctor and I was diagnosed on the 11th of June with breast cancer, and I had a mastectomy and reconstruction on the 25th of June.
And you say something didn't feel right. What exactly, how could you describe that, you know?
It wasn't a lump.
Right.
And so because I was only after having the baby, I just thought it was the change from
Yes.
obviously carrying Tom and then all the hormonal changes that go with that. But just the skin just didn't feel, it didn't feel right. It felt as if there was a plaster underneath the skin. The skin felt a wee bit hard.
Right.
And I went to the doctor and,
Also the leaky breast as well.
yeah, okay. And
People have to know these things.
Yes.
the breast was leaking as well, but again, I thought it was because of the baby and, you know, just expressing milk and different things. So I went to my own GP and they referred me to Craigavon, and they said that it would take 2 weeks to be seen. And I wasn't concerned. I didn't think it was anything to be concerned about. And it took exactly 2 weeks for the appointment. And Micheál came with me to Craigavon. And I went in and they just said, they done the ultrasound, and then said they would do, if need be, they would do biopsies.
Yes.
And when I was getting the biopsies done, they called in like a surgeon, and he was like, you know, we're going to send these away to be tested. So he says to me, is anybody with you? And I says, Micheál's out in reception, and he says, go and get a cup of tea and come back and your results will be back in an hour. And when we came back, there was nobody else sitting. And we just knew then, well, the doctor said then, I'm sorry, but you've breast cancer. And I was like, are you sure? I says, because I'm only after having a baby. You know.
So how did you feel when you were sitting there and the doctor was telling you that you now have breast cancer? What was going through your mind?
I just thought I was going to die. The baby was 11 months old. I had the 2 girls. They were 5 and 8 as well. So that whole conversation, I honestly can't remember.
No.
Micheál just sat beside me and held my hand, and I just sat and cried.
And what impact did that have on your life when you got home? The immediate family life impact. It must have been
It was
a big change, you
yeah,
know, emotionally even.
Emotionally, it was very hard because you're obviously our oldest wee girl. We had to tell both girls, and we had to be very careful. Not very careful, but the way we explained it. So Emma is our oldest. She would still be very worried if I say I have a doctor's appointment now.
Yeah.
She's very worried.
How old is Emma?
Emma's just turned 10.
Okay.
So she's quite aware.
She's quite aware, and she said, you know, she'll say, but you told me everything was fine. So I try to schedule my appointments when they're at school.
And for you, Micheál, as well, I mean, learning of your wife has cancer must have been hard for you as well.
Yeah, it was obviously, yeah. That journey home in the car from Craigavon area was like, okay, she's planning all this here, what happens if I go, and for the future and all that stuff. But then basically, like, there's no point, you have to be, you know, we'll get through this, like, you know. So then the next few weeks until the surgery, it was like, we seen the specialist in Belfast, and she said everything would be fine. It wasn't invasive and all that stuff.
Okay.
It was
localized.
localized, yeah. So we knew, I knew myself that it would be okay, you know. I just knew it would be all right, like, you know. So.
So, I mean, how did you cope with that within the family? Because obviously Sinead must have been very scared. Did you have to put on a strong image in order to keep the family
of course,
together?
yeah, of course. Like, then I had to go and arrange all the trips to Belfast with the family and stuff I got there, you know. So 5 weeks, 5 days a week. With be honest, there was like altogether there were 25 sessions, and I had about 18 people in total doing different trips up and down.
Right, and then try to maintain family life,
so
normal family life, like
so
your daughters.
Everybody got involved then, you know. So when people were down in the car with Sinead, there's a bit of support and stuff, bit of chat, bit of crack and all, you know, just to keep her going and stuff, you know.
So how did you deal with this time in your life? As Sarah says, you know, dealing with the family, going up and down from Belfast, you have a lot going on. How did you get through this time?
We just did. You have to.
You know,
Unfortunately,
children obviously keep you focused, and we didn't want to frighten the girls any more than needed be.
Yeah.
And we were lucky it was over the summer, so I was at home with the children. When the treatment started in September, I made sure, Belfast was very good to us as well, as in I could leave the girls to school, be down in Belfast for my treatment, be home again, have a sleep, and still be at the school to pick them up. So they didn't see a lot of the treatment. And then once I got my treatment finished and I got my 6 weeks all clear, then I went back to work. So
so then you got your good news that you
got my good news.
So
yeah,
from being diagnosed to getting that good news, what was the time scale there?
June, 4 months, 16
4
weeks.
months, and that must have been like heaven.
Oh,
just hearing those words.
Yeah, it was. And to be, you know, to actually have it said to you
Yes.
is the big difference.
And when then, at what point afterwards did you decide to start the marathons?
Well, I was already doing Dublin Marathon in October anyway, and I qualified for London the following year, this year as well too. So I thought myself, may as well just do something, silly.
And you said as
Raise
well,
money,
this is for the Northern Ireland Cancer Fund for
Yeah,
Children.
yeah.
And it was actually during the time that you were going up and down from Belfast that you got the idea for this.
Yeah, you're in there down in Belfast in the city hospital, and the room is full of people. And you're in and out in 5 minutes for your radiotherapy, so it's constant, like a conveyor belt. And
Yes.
I met the kids as well too, going through this treatment. It was kind of heartbreaking, to be honest. Seeing them all together, you just imagine your own kids, like there. So I thought to myself one night, done a bit of research and seen that they were building the Daisy Lodge in Newcastle as a kind of therapeutic
That's right.
destination for them to go to, and thought I'd raise some money for them, help towards getting it finished off. So
I mean, there's so many different ways of raising money for this. Why did you choose marathons?
I ran a marathon before, you see.
And you do run.
I do run, so I had done 6 before this. Yeah, so as I said, like I've ran marathon before, and I qualified for London anyways. So I thought I would tag on a few more marathons and do something, as I said, do something silly, and run from work in Belfast to Newry,
That's right. And how long does it take to run from Belfast to Newry?
It took altogether 7 hours.
7 hours?
Yeah.
Wow.
And I had in total 50 people at different stages throughout.
To join you?
Yeah, and the last stage from Banbridge to Newry, there was 40 in total. Like.
Right.
And then you've said as well, the upcoming one is a London Marathon next year.
Well, I've qualified for that again, so I'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
And when you say you qualified, how do you qualify for marathon? I'm sorry, I'm far from marathon running.
I qualified because of my times.
Oh, your times,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Sinead, does it give you a sense of relief knowing now that Micheál is able to give back and get some good from what you've been through?
Yeah, Micheál is, in his nature, he's very good. And, he looked after me, and God bless him, he turned around. And when Micheál says everything's going to be all right, I believed him. And thankfully it worked out for the best for us. So to do this was a big undertaking for Micheál. It was a lot of training. It was the last few marathons were all sort of on top of each other, so it was every 2 weeks.
Right.
He was running one, so it did. He was very tired.
I'm sure he was.
I was all right.
Very tired.
So to say, the money itself that was raised, I done nothing towards that really. It was everybody else around me,
Yes.
I just ran, I just run.
Maybe it was therapeutic for you to do that running,
Yeah.
you felt you had to do something.
Yeah.
Well done to both of you for everything it's been through and what good you can bring from it. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank
Thank
you.
you very much, and thank you, and well done. Thank you, Tom. You're a
Tom.
great boy. You've been a great
Bye.
boy. Bye, bye, wee man.
Well, thank you very much to all 3 of them for joining us in the studio a couple of weeks ago for that. And what an inspirational story for what all have been through and all to come, and what they've done good out of that as well. We have to say that in the middle of that interview, the young fella, he grabbed the daddy's mic, so there was a little bit of a break in between that during the recording, so apologies for the break. But we do wish all the family a very happy Christmas coming up now in the next couple of weeks.
Indeed, absolutely. Yes, so coming back after the break, we will have the X Factor news and gossip from the weekend, with the surprise of Andrea being in the bottom 2. So plenty to talk about there, Rory.
There absolutely is. We'll be back in a minute.
Advertise your business here. Reach a weekly audience of 275,000 people. Be ahead of the rest. Call Damien on 078 08 80 34 75 or 028 308 34 012.
Welcome back. Now it is the entertainment section of the show where we take a look at all the gossip over the weekend, and this week a very crazy week in the X Factor.
Yeah.
So lots to discuss today, Sarah.
Busy.
Did you
Busy
see
weekend.
it?
I did see it.
Yeah, good.
Absolutely. Yes, and Stevie's gone.
Stevie's gone.
Stevie's time was up.
About time though.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
At long last.
He is an entertainer, and I think he'll have a great career in musical theatre.
I don't.
I do, because I think he's an entertainer. I think he'd be great in those sort of flamboyant shows.
Would you pay to see him?
If he was part of the cast, I'm not suggesting he'd get a leading role, but I think he would be an addition because people would go, oh, that's your man from the X
I kind
Factor.
of see where you're going with that, yeah. Because last night he sang...
I'm not talking Phantom of the Opera.
Well,
talking
no, we
about
wouldn't
a
put him
fun
in
show.
that. He sang This Is the Moment last night.
Yes.
And he put a lot of effort into it, didn't he? So credit where
Yes.
credit's due, I suppose. The theme over the weekend was Whitney versus Elton John. What do you think of the theme?
Well, they do that theme every year, don't they?
They do the same themes every
The
year. They
same
don't
themes
change
every
them
year.
up.
Yeah, and I don't know that the themes suited each character. You know,
Well,
like
they would
Ben.
never do anyway. But it
No.
suited Andrea this
It
week.
suited Andrea, but even so, I don't think Andrea. I think his first audition was sensational, and I'm not sure that he's done an awful lot since to be bigger and better than that. Do you know what I mean?
He got too comfortable.
He's comfortable every week. And it's hard for him to up his game when he's already probably at the top of what he can do, because as they said last night, his voice is probably the best voice they've ever had on the show.
They were saying last night on the Extra Factor, either last night or Saturday night, that he needs to come out and maybe do a bit of dancing or
Something,
things.
yeah. He's just doing the same thing every week, and it's a different song, and I just don't think that he's promoting himself.
However, if we look at people like Susan Boyle isn't going to come out and do a dance routine.
No, but I still think his voice is better than
What he's given.
what he's been given.
Yeah.
Like last week, that summertime, the Big Band's week, I just think that was so wrong for him.
Yeah,
He
and
could
I
have had a
suppose another-
fabulous song show of his voice.
Another person this week is Ben.
Ben.
With I Will Always Love You, Sarah.
Oh, Rory,
Ah.
thank you. Yeah, I think he did a good job. I mean, but the problem with it is that song, you were not expecting a raspy voice to come out with that song.
Yeah.
Usually it's these high, pure notes.
Lauren's voice would have suited that.
Yeah.
But do you think that he did well?
I did like what he
I
did with it.
loved it
I
because
thought he did.
As you were saying, I'm a bit tired of people singing this purely and high pitch and beautiful kind of
Yeah.
flowing.
But he's a great rock voice.
I think it suited him.
Yeah.
I loved it.
I thought
Judges didn't
it
agree.
was different. It was different, and I think no,
Yeah.
it was a risk. But I think it was a risk well taken.
I could see that song being on his album.
Yeah,
I could.
yeah.
Judges couldn't see it at all, unfortunately. Fleur, I'm Every Woman, she sang, but she's not your woman.
No, I don't get Fleur. Sorry, I know she's a great girl and she's a great singer and she's very talented and she's ready-made.
What's missing for you?
I don't know. She just leaves me flat. I don't look forward to seeing her sing. I just don't have any enthusiasm for her. I don't know what it is.
Wow.
She's stunningly beautiful. She's got everything going, and I just don't get her. I just don't.
It's funny you say that because you and I were usually agreeing a lot on
and
the
you
contestants.
feel the opposite on this one, don't you?
I am completely the opposite of what you're saying here. Fleur is a superstar beyond superstar beyond superstar.
Maybe because I haven't seen her really progress. an awful lot.
Volume in my house usually sits by 25 during the X Factor. When Fleur comes on, it's hitting 35 and 40. She blows me away. When she was singing I'm Every Woman last week, I forgot that I was watching the X Factor.
That was Saturday night.
I thought, what did I say?
Last week.
Sorry.
That's
Saturday.
okay. No, because
I meant,
she
yeah,
sang
last
that
week,
Bang
isn't
Bang
it?
last week, didn't she?
No, I'm Every Woman. I forgot I was watching the X Factor. It felt like I was watching a concert.
Oh, she's super professional.
Unbelievable.
Yeah,
but
I
there's
know.
just something missing for you.
There's just something, and it's just I'm sorry, but
Yeah.
something missing is the right word.
Cheryl annoyed me with Fleur on Saturday
Why?
night.
What did she do?
Because she says, you're great and you're this and that, but I don't like your dress.
Well, yeah, I didn't like her dress either.
Cheryl, stop being so grumpy.
No, but she's right. I didn't like her dress. If she
I
had to pick
loved
something,
it.
did you? No, I
Loved
didn't like
it.
it. I didn't think it was flattering to her figure.
Suited her. What?
I didn't think it flattered her. She's got a great figure.
Really?
But I didn't think it
But
flattered
it
her.
was tight, it was short,
Yeah.
it was...
I just don't think it was
Okay.
right.
Fair
No,
enough.
yeah.
I loved it. I thought it was great. Lauren, her little brother joined her on
Wasn't
stage
he
this
super?
week.
I
He
think that
was
helped her
fantastic.
enormously, give her more confidence.
Yeah. Do you think so?
Yeah, I do.
It's funny that because a lot of people on the Extra Factor, there's a couple of phone-ins on Saturday night that they said it actually made her a bit nervous.
Well, I don't know. I thought that it helped her having him there.
Do you think so?
I thought it did.
Yeah, I liked him on it.
Did you like it?
He's a wee cutie, isn't he?
Yes.
He's great.
He's a great dancer.
He is a fantastic,
Yeah,
but sure, he's
talented
won
family.
an
He's
award
the
or
world.
something.
He's the world street dance champion.
Yeah.
I think that's what they
Yeah.
said.
Fantastic.
A lot of talent in that house.
I thought that was great.
You liked him. What did you think it helped her performance?
I can't remember her performance. It's Lauren.
You just think she's boring.
I-
Same as the way I feel about Fleur.
Honestly, I remember what shoes she was wearing
Shoes.
because they were all
Oh,
that
right.
height. They were big white ones. She
Yes,
nearly
those boot
coped
things.
off herself. I can't remember what she was singing. That says everything for me.
Yeah. She's a lovely voice and she's a nice wee girl, but I think she's a bit young yet, and I don't think that her style and her personality has evolved.
Do you
She's
think-
too quiet, and
Do you think she's a star?
possibly in 10 years when she develops a personality.
There's nothing
You
there.
know, there's
it's
just
flat.
it's just flat, and she's just quiet, and she's a lovely wee singer, she's a lovely wee girl, but she's just a wee bit too.
For me personally, it's a bit like watching a schoolgirl at a school concert at Christmas time
With a better voice.
with a fantastic voice.
Fantastic voice, yeah.
Yeah, but it's just a bit.
But then here we are criticising people, and we aren't great singers ourselves.
Speak for yourself.
Okay, where you go.
Smile.
No, don't, please, don't, not that one.
Don't ask if you don't
Okay,
want.
anything but that.
I could join Stereo Kicks.
You could.
Yeah, with that voice. No, not good enough for them.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that. Of course, you're cool.
thank
but I
you.
do like stereo kicks.
I do like
and I
them
think
too.
they're going from strength to strength. They're starting to find their niche. They were a bit all over the place the first number of weeks. But since they've taken sort of like a line each and then they blend the harmonies, come together in the choruses with the harmonies, that's what makes
And
it
they're
work.
good singers.
And they're fabulous
They're
singers.
good singers.
Yeah.
And the boy, well, you know the one I'm talking about, like the main singer with the hair.
Is that the fellow with the things in his ears? No?
I don't think he has earrings in his ear. No, he looks a bit like Grease. John Travolta in
Yeah,
Grease.
there's a few of them have that sort of hair.
Can't remember his name.
I can't remember.
But
his name either.
he's got an amazing,
Yeah.
amazing voice. They
They're
all
lovely.
have their own individual style, their taste, and their singing
And
abilities.
they've given them all themselves a little, their smiley kick and
Yes, that's
flirty
right.
kick and charming kick and
But you can kind of
baby
tell
kick.
that often. People are
Yes.
saying that they don't have personalities, but you could tell their personalities.
Yeah, and that's
before.
nice. The fact like these have sporty spice and baby spice and
Yeah,
all
it's
that.
good.
It's the same idea.
I like
It's
them.
great.
I look forward to them.
I like them. Yeah,
They're fun.
They're starting to come together.
So a surprise during this week was the Saturday night elimination, where only the young were booted out.
Yeah,
Unfortunately.
but as I was saying to you last week, it's getting to the point where it's really wide open. And as the judges said last night, yes, that it's rare. It's not too often in the X Factor that it is so wide open, so far away from the finals. Like which one is it going to be? And none of them deserve to go home. But apart from Stevie, bless him, he was a lovely fella,
But I
but
think
he's done his bit.
as we say now that Stevie is gone, it's an open field.
It is an open field, yeah.
Anybody could go next week. I mean, we were sitting here last week and we were saying Andrea's going to be in the final and
He may
he's
not.
safe.
Yeah.
He was in the bottom two. Yeah. It's an open field. Anything could happen next week. And I think that leaves it even more exciting.
If I was to say who the final four,
Final four,
yeah, I would say Andrea, Stereo Kicks, Ben and Fleur.
not Lauren.
No.
Well, you see, I think there's a difference in my personal opinion and what will actually be. Who I would want in the final would be Fleur, Ben, Andrea.
Yes.
But who I think will be in the final will be Lauren, Andrea and Fleur.
Lauren.
Not Stereopix and
Andrea.
not Bain.
Right. Okay.
I don't think they'll be in the final. Something.
I would like to see Andrea in the final, but considering last night, maybe he won't. At the same time, who was it? There was somebody last year. Was it last year or the year before? What? James Arthur. Didn't he get to the bottom 2 at about week 6? And then he came back and won the competition.
Don't start me and him.
Okay, I'm not going to start you, but they can happen.
Could happen.
Just because you're in the bottom 2 does not mean that that's your road out.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No, definitely not 100%. Favourite of the week?
Stereo kicks.
Oh, Fleur.
Ah, well,
And I'm not
yeah.
being biased because I do, genuinely look at see who was the favourite of the week. But Fleur, once again, I had to watch her performance during the break. I rewinded it back and watched it again. I have to every time with Fleur.
I love harmonised male voices. I just think it sounds beautiful. A male choir is a lovely thing to listen to.
Really?
Yeah, and I think that they are really starting to come together.
Oh,
And
that's good.
I think the young ones, girls will love them.
I like that you're not biased. You change it up, don't you? That's good. So I suppose, Sarah, that ends the entertainment segment, and our show is almost done as well for today. Now, next week, we'll have to tell you that the school nurses will be here to talk about the flu vaccines. Now, if you're worried about your kids getting those in school, or if they already had them and you have some concerns, then tune in next week because we'll be taking you through that to give you some advice and information to make you feel comfortable.
Yes, and next week we'll also have School Around the Corner from St Ronan's Primary School in Ashgrove, which will be part 2. We'll be with Mrs Patterson's class next week. But today,
we leave you with St Ronan's part 1 and a very special show for our Sarah here as someone you knew was in the show, but we'll not give it away. You'll have to find out. Here it is. We leave you today with St Ronan's in part 1 of Newry.
Last week we visited St Ronan's Primary School in the heart of Newry to have a chat with Miss Smith's Primary 2 class in part 1 of St Ronan's Primary School.
We had a fantastic day with the kids, and here's how we got on. Another group of young boys and girls here. What's your name right at the end?
Owen.
Your name's Owen. Owen, how old are you?
5.
Now, I heard you're really good at sports, is that right?
Yep.
What's your favourite sport to play?
Football.
You like to play football? Soccer?
Yep.
You like to play soccer? What's your favourite team?
Real Madrid.
Real Madrid? That's not what you told me earlier. What did you tell me earlier?
I didn't tell you.
It is Real Madrid. And do you play football in school?
Yeah.
Sometimes. Are you really good at it?
On Mondays, yeah.
On Mondays you play with it. And who's in your team?
It's not always the same team.
Not always the same. You mix it up. That's the best way to do it. What's your name?
Garvin.
Your name's Garvin. Garvin, how old are you?
6.
You're 6. Now, Garvin, do you have any brothers and sisters at home?
Yeah.
You do. Brothers or sisters?
Brothers and sisters.
Brothers and sisters. How many brothers do you have?
2.
2 brothers. And are they older or younger?
Older.
They're older. How old are they?
8. One's 8 and one's 11.
One's 8 and one's 11. Now, what do you like to do for fun?
I like to do football.
You like to play football, do you? Who's your favourite team?
Barcelona.
Barcelona. 2 Spanish then at the end, isn't that right? Real Madrid and Barcelona. And who do we have in the middle? What's your name?
Adam.
Your name's Adam. How old are you, Adam?
5.
5. And you like sports as well? You play football?
Yeah.
Who's your favourite team?
Liverpool.
You like Liverpool, so you like an English team then? Right. And then, what's your favourite thing to watch on TV?
Probably football matches.
You like the football, so 3 good sporting men at the end. Sarah,
What
who do you
about
have?
you? This is Connell. What about you, Connell? Do you like football?
Yeah.
Who's your favourite team?
Man United.
Man United. I don't know. Man United. What do you say? They're rubbish.
Yeah.
I think Liverpool's the best team. Do you think so too, Adam? Yay! So you think Man United's the best team? Well, I know something very special about Connell as well, the same as Finn. What have you got at home? Baby.
Sister.
A little baby sister, and she was only born a couple of weeks ago, isn't that right? And what do you call her?
Cora.
Cora. And are you a very good big brother?
Yeah.
Do you look after her?
Yeah.
I bet you're the best. Tell me something. What do you think Santa's going to bring you?
I haven't decided yet.
You haven't decided? Well, I'm sure he'll bring you something very special for being a really great big brother, won't he? Yeah. And this is Leisha. And Leisha's 6. How do I know that, Leisha?
Because our birthdays were on the same day.
Because our birthdays are on the same day. It's actually my birthday, but I share it with Leisha. Isn't that right? I let you share some of my day. Does that mean? Tell me something, Leisha. Are you a model?
Yeah.
Is your mommy a model?
Yeah.
Is your sister a model?
Yeah.
Were you wonderful at the fashion show?
Yeah.
I know you were. I saw you. You were fantastic. What's Santa bringing you?
I don't know.
You don't know yet? Too soon? Are you a good girl?
Yeah.
So he'll bring you lots of things.
Yeah.
Are you going to wave at the camera, everybody?
Let's wave at
Say
the
goodbye.
camera.
Hello to everybody. Not goodbye. Hello.
Now, hello, boys and girls. Brody, what are you doing with your trousers?
I pulled them up.
You're pulling them up.
I pulled them up.
You're holding them up. Brody, what's your favourite thing to do in school?
It's playing.
Playing. What do you like to play?
I like to play with the waffle blocks.
Do you? Do you have any animals at home, Brody?
Yes.
What do you have?
I have some elephants.
You have an elephant at home. What do you call the elephant?
I call it elephant of water.
And you must have a very big house to keep the elephant. Does he sleep in the house?
Yes.
What room does he sleep in?
He sleeps in my room.
In your bed?
Yes.
You have an elephant in your bed. And who do we have here? Ronan. Ronan, do you have any animals at home?
No.
You don't have any animals. Would you like an animal at home?
No.
You wouldn't? Do you not like animals?
No.
What do you like to do?
Watch a microphone.
You like what?
Watch a microphone.
What's a microphone?
No, watch a microphone.
Oh, do you? Do you play any sports?
Hello. Yeah, football.
You play football. Who's your favourite team?
United.
You like United. Good man. And then,
My favorite is Fernando.
is he? Well, I'm going to talk to Casey now, all right? Oh, Kelsey, I'm a silly Billy. Kelsey, how old are you?
6.
You're 6. And what do you like to do for fun?
Skip.
You like to skip. Do you have a skipping rope?
Yeah.
Do you skip in the park?
Yeah.
And what's your favourite thing to do in school?
Play.
You like to play. Thank you.
So, well, this is Thomas, and I know this is Thomas. And why do I know this is Thomas? How do I know you're Thomas? Tell me how I know you're Thomas. He's not letting on how we know each other. How do we know each other? Because I'm his mummy. Isn't that right? Tell me, Thomas, what's your favourite toy? Tell everybody what your favourite toy is. The iPad. No, it's not. It's the Minions. And the Skylanders. Do you like the Skylanders? And the Minions. Have you got a Minion at home? You have no minions at home. How many?
1.
Go again.
3.
3 minions at home. And this is
Russia.
Russia. And how old are you, Russia?
5.
You're 5. And tell me, Russia, what do you like to play with?
I don't know.
You don't know. What?
Of the iPads.
You like to play with the iPad. What game do you like to play on the iPad?
I don't know. I have my iPad at my house and I like playing Minecraft.
Minecraft. Do you make houses? Are you good at it?
Yes.
Have you made? How many houses have you made?
Tons.
Tons. Are you going to be an architect when you grow up?
I don't know.
You don't know. I think all these boys and girls should give a big wave into the camera.
You want to wave to the
You
camera?
want to wave to your mommies at home and daddies at home? Big wave. Okay. So we have.
Finn.
And how old are you, Finn?
5.
You're 5. And tell me, I think there's something very special about your house lately. What's so special about your house?
I have a new baby.
You have a new baby brother. And what do you call him?
Lorcan.
Lorcan. And then there's Cormac, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then you're the biggest brother. Is he very, very nice and very, very little?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's tiny, isn't he?
That's a baby and it's called Finn.
A baby called Finn. Is he as big as this Finn?
No, he's just a wee tiny baby.
A wee tiny baby. Finn, what do you like to do at school?
Play.
Play what?
Play games.
You like to play games?
Finn. Finn.
Good girl. Is that how you spell it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Finn.
Very good. And what do you like to do?
I like playing jigsaw.
You like to play what?
And I like to do John.
Drawing. I thought you said you were good at hopscotch. Are you?
And even John.
Tell everybody your name.
Chloe.
And how old are you, Chloe?
Good.
How old?
I'm 5.
5. And this is?
Luke.
And you are how old?
5.
And tell me, Luke, what is your favourite toy?
Them.
Them. Which is, what do you do with those? Them. What are they called?
I forgot the name.
You forget. What do you do with them?
Yeah, built stuff with them.
Stuff. And over there, right at that, this morning, you were making rockets. What did you learn in class this morning?
All about space.
All about space. Did you learn anything you didn't know? Do you know all the planets?
No.
You know them now? Who's over here, Roy?
Now, Laura, isn't that right? Now, Laura, how old are you?
5.
You're 5, and I hear you're really good at drawing, aren't you? What's your favourite thing to draw?
A sock, the moon, and Jupiter, and Mars.
And Mars, all the planets. How many planets is there?
10.
There's 10 planets. What's your favourite planet?
Jupiter,
You like Jupiter. Why do you like Jupiter?
because it's hot.
Oh, brilliant. And do you like, what's your favourite food?
Chicken nugget,
You like chicken nuggets. What do you eat them with?
red sauce.
Red sauce. Brilliant. And over here at the end, we've got Owen. Owen, how old are you?
5 years old.
You are 5 years old. And what's your favourite food?
Pizza.
You like pizza. Laura likes pizza too. And what's your favourite toppings on the pizza?
Pepperoni.
You like pepperoni. What else do you like?
I like McDonald's.
You like McDonald's. Do you like the kiddie meal? And do you like the toys?
Oh yeah, I love them.
You love them. What's your favourite toy to get in McDonald's?
The Minions.
The Minions. Are we ready to give a big wave to the camera?
Hi. Okay, so this is Katie. How old are you, Katie?
5.
You're 5, and you were telling me that you like to take a packed lunch with you. Is that right? What's your favourite packed lunch?
I don't know.
Do you like sandwiches?
Yeah.
Do you take chips in your packed lunch?
No.
Do you take stew?
No.
Do you take yogurt?
Yes.
Do you take crisps?
Yeah.
Is it nice?
Yeah.
What's your favorite yogurt?
Mm,
Strawberry?
yeah.
You like strawberry yogurt? And then we have Poppy. And Poppy likes to have school dinners. Is that right, Poppy? How old are you, Poppy?
5.
You're 5. And what's your favorite school dinner?
Chicken nuggets and chips.
How did I know you were going to say that? I know a lot of the boys and girls like chicken nuggets and chips. What's so nice about it?
Because the chicken nuggets are yummy.
Are they really yummy? Yeah? Is that your favorite food?
Yeah.
What else do you like to eat?
Stew.
You like stews? You're a healthy girl too. Tell me something. Were you making a picture over there? What were you making a picture of?
A pattern.
A pattern. What sort of a pattern?
Different kinds of them.
That sounds very interesting. You like art, do you?
Yeah.
And then we have Astea. Is that right, Astea? How old are you?
6.
You are 6. And tell me, what do you like to do at school?
Play with sand.
Play with the sand. Can you make sandcastles?
Yeah.
Do you like doing sums or do you like doing your reading best?
Sums.
Do you like sums? Are you good at them?
Yeah.
I wish I was. I'm no good at sums. Will you help me?
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
And then we've got Danny. Danny, how old are you?
6.
You're 6 and you're really good at the iPad. What's your favourite game to play on the iPad?
The fish game.
The fish game. What do you do with the fish?
You feed them. New fish.
You feed them to get
New fish.
new fish. What do you feed them? Fish and chips?
Nope.
What do you feed them?
Fish food. Fish food.
Fish food. Where do you get the fish food from?
The bowl.
You get it from the bowl. And do they get really fat if they eat too much?
Yep.
And then what happens if you don't feed them?
They don't get any big.
They don't get any dinner. And then over at the end we've got Jacob. How old are you, Jacob?
6.
You're 6. Now, Jacob, what would you like to be whenever you grow up?
I don't know.
You were telling me earlier you're thinking about being a vet.
I don't know yet.
You don't know yet, but you must like animals to be a vet.
I love animals.
You love animals. What's your favourite animal?
A monkey.
You like a monkey. Why do you like a monkey?
I like cats because they're...
What about you, Jacob?
Because they're crazy.
Because they're crazy. Where would you keep a monkey? If you had a monkey in the house, where would you keep it?
In a cage.
In your bedroom?
In my bedroom, and I'll put... And in your bed. I'll just put... I'll keep it in a cage.
You would keep it in a cage. Well, thank you very much.
Will we wave
Let's
at
give a big
everybody at
wave to
home?
the camera.
Have a wave to everybody at home. Hello, everybody at home.
Okay, another group. We've got Eva. Now, were you at the beach today?
No?
You weren't, but you're full of sand. You must have been playing over in the sand, were you?
Yeah.
What do you like to make in the sand?
Sandcastles?
You like to make sand castles. How many did you make today?
4.
You made 4. Now, do you like music?
Yeah.
Who's your favourite singer?
One Direction?
You like One Direction. How many boys is in One Direction?
4.
Did you ever go to the concert?
No?
Would you like to go to the concert?
Yeah.
You would like to go. Well, thank you. And what's your name?
David?
Your name's David. How old are you, David?
5.
You are 5. You're full of energy. What's your favourite thing to do?
Play!
Play. What do you like to play?
The iPad.
The iPad. What do you like to play on the iPad?
Fishy game.
Fishy games. What do you do with the fish? Do you catch them?
No, we have to feed them. But if we don't feed them, they get smaller. And when we give them too much food, they explode.
They explode. No way. And then, what else games do you like to play on the iPad?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know. What else do you like to do for fun?
I like it to go on a trip.
You like to go on a trip, good man. Who do you have, Sarah?
Oh, this is Blanet. Blanet, are you 5 or 6?
5.
5. Blanet, you were telling me your favourite movie is?
Frozen.
Frozen. Why do you like the movie Frozen?
Because Elsa has a sister called Anna.
And is that what's good about it?
Yeah.
And what else do you like about the movie Frozen?
I like when Anna's heart gets frozen.
Do you have a Frozen dress?
No.
Do you think you might get one for Christmas?
No.
No, do you not want a Frozen dress?
Yeah.
Why don't you ask Santa for a Frozen dress for Christmas?
Because I'm going to get one for my birthday.
Oh, so that's sooner than Christmas. Oh, super. Oh, that you'll be able to wear it to your party.
Yeah.
Good stuff. And then we have Max. Is that right?
Yeah.
Max, have you seen what's happened to the floor down there?
Yeah.
What's all over the floor?
Sand.
Sand. How did the sand get on the floor?
Because there's sand on the floor.
You're playing in the sand pit and you're covered in sand. And poor Mrs. Smith, what will she have to do? Get what out?
Cleaning.
She'll have to clean it all up, won't she? And now James is all covered in sand as well. What do you like to do at school, Max?
Sand.
You like to play with the sand. James, what do you like to do at school?
Play outside.
Play outside. Why do you like to play outside?
Because we can play with our friends.
You can play with your friends. And what else do you like to play with? A football, is that right? Who's your favourite team?
Argentina and Barcelona.
Argentina and Barcelona. And what's your favourite thing to do in the whole world?
Play football.
Play football. Would you like to be a footballer when you grow up?
Yes.
Yeah? Do you want to play football or Gaelic?
Soccer.
You want to play soccer. I'm so pleased to hear you say that. All the boys and girls here love to play soccer.
Do they?
Yeah, they're mad about football. Isn't that right, James? And James is another person who's got a little tiny, tiny baby at home. Isn't that right? What do you call her?
Molly.
Molly. And what's your other sister called?
Anna.
And you're the big brother.
Yes.
And are you a great boy?
Yes.
Did your mommy tell you that?
Yes.
Sure she does. Does everybody have a wave
Do you
to
want
the
to give
camera?
a big wave to the camera? Give
Wave
a
to
big
everybody at
wave.
home.
Do you want to give a big wave? Look at the camera. Wave at the camera.
And this is Aaron Byrne, isn't that right? How old are you, Aaron?
I'm 6.
You're 6. And tell me, Aaron, what do you like to do when you're at home?
I like to play with my toys.
What's your favourite toy?
My favourite toy is my helicopter.
Your helicopter. What sort of is it? A plane's helicopter, or what sort of helicopter is it?
It's a helicopter from someone else.
Somebody gave it to you.
Yeah.
Was it a present? And you love it, do you?
Yeah.
What else do you like to do? What do you like to do at school?
Play with the toys.
What toy do you like to play with here at school?
The bricks over there.
You like to play with the bricks? Do you like making things? Are you good at it?
Yeah.
Let's say you are. And this is Aaron. And this is another Aaron. You're Aaron Doyle, isn't that right? Yeah. How old are you, Aaron Doyle?
5.
You're 5. And what do you like to do at school?
Play with the toys.
Play with the toys. Tell me, do you know what you're getting for Christmas yet?
A bat cave.
A bat cave. Like Batman's bat cave. Oh, wow. Did you write to Santa?
Yeah.
Have you put that on your list?
Yeah.
Yeah? You sure he'll bring it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're a very good boy, aren't you? Yeah. And tell me something. What's your favourite dinner at school?
Potatoes and gravy.
Potatoes and gravy. You just love that? Yeah. Sounds yummy. I'm making me hungry.
And then next up we've got Oscar. Oscar, how old are you?
Good.
Are you? Now, Christmas is coming up, isn't it? That means Santa's going to come. So what toys would you like for Christmas?
PlayStation 3.
You like the PlayStation 3. Do you have any games at home?
I got English and game Indiana Jones.
Do you? And what about in the classroom? Do you like to play on the iPad?
Yeah.
And what's your favourite game on the iPad? Do you like the game with the fish? Because other people like the game with the fish. Do you like feeding the fish?
Yeah.
You do. And what's your favourite food?
Pasta and fish fingers.
Pasta and fish fingers. Brilliant. And then over at the end, what's your name?
Alan,
Your name's Alan. How old are you, Alan?
6.
You're 6 as well. And isn't Santa coming soon?
Yeah.
What's Santa going to bring you, do you think?
PlayStation 4.
PlayStation 4. What's your favourite games to play on the PlayStation?
Lego Star Wars 2 and Lego Batman 3.
You like Batman? Did you ever see the movie?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah.
What's your favourite movie?
Lego blocks.
The Lego blocks. Good man. Well, do you just want to give a big wave
Will
to
we
the
give a wave
camera?
into the camera?
So look, wave at the camera.
Mrs. Smith is the teacher of this fantastic P2 class, and I caught up with her for a chat about the school and the wonderful boys and girls.
Okay, Mrs. Smith, we're sitting here on the primary 2 chairs,
Yes.
class full of children with the place wrecked after school around the corner. So St. Ronan's here in Newry, tell me a bit about the school.
Well, we have about over 390 children in the school. I think we're sitting on 394 at the moment. Our class sizes range from about 26 up to 31 in some classes. The children are just amazing here. We have amazing parental support and an amazing parents association where we have had the fashion show just there a few weeks ago. We have just completed the CD launch to celebrate being open 20 years, and we have lots of copies
Fantastic.
for selling if anybody is
Absolutely.
interested.
I mean, I'm looking around here as well, and we have shots of this classroom. iPads introduced in a P2 class.
Yes, we have them in every classroom now from primary 1 up, and again that's down to the great work of a parents association where they raised the money, and we now have 4 iPads for the children to use in each classroom. All the teachers and classroom assistants have all been given training, and we use them daily in the classroom. The children nearly know more than we do.
I would say they
They're
do,
whiz
yeah,
kids.
absolutely.
They're coming in from home knowing how to use them, and there's no fear whatsoever. So there's lots and lots of activities going on, and they are great to help the learning in a different way in the classrooms.
Absolutely. And then, as you say, a lot of activities inside the school but outside the school as well. I'm sure you have plenty of things running up to Christmas now.
Yes, we have indeed. We have our annual Christmas concerts coming up now in the month of December. Our primary 1 children perform only for their parents in their classrooms, but our primary 3s perform for the whole school and for their parents during the day. But our primary 7s do a matinee and also do an evening show. And we invite Ashgrove Nursery School, I should say, and other local schools in to view the
Fantastic. So
cinemas.
plenty of things coming up for the students here.
Absolutely.
Looks like great fun. Thank you for talking to me.
Thank you. Thanks very much, Rory.
St. Ronan's Primary School is an amazing primary school filled with vibrant young pupils, and we had a great time with Mrs. Smith's class.
And we'll be back next week with part 2 of St. Ronan's with Miss Patterson's class. See you then.